My name is Mark Boyle and I'm a first year business administration student. So it's called the Student Outlet, and it's a website that enables students to get everything that they want for university all on one website. I think the most important thing would be time management, so balancing both doing the business plan and my university studies. I think the most important thing was my finances. So I was planning on having a warehouse to store everything, but that was actually taking quite a lot of my profit away. So it's just trying to think of a way to minimise that warehouse space in order to increase net profit and attract investment. I'd love to perfect the little flaws that it has, and I'd love to think about pursuing it.
I'm James Vista. I'm a second year computer science and maths student.
I'm Alex Marshall. I'm a second year international management and German student. So the business is called InBrain. It's basically a revision tool that will revolutionise revision for students by taking a psychological method onto iPads and iPhones.
We've learned how to put a business plan together and kind of perfect it really, and also how to present our idea and present a business plan really.
We've learned that they look quite heavily on the future, the bigger, some more long-term plans. Fortunately, we kind of did have that covered, but it was something that they really wanted to hear about. And then also about its kind of looking at how broad the market could be. They were quite worried maybe it's a bit of a narrow market. So just making sure that you've really got a good explanation as to why you're targeting who it is that you're targeting. Well, we're hoping to release in the next couple of weeks. So we'll be releasing that, monitoring its progress, constant improvements, and then hopefully roll it out over the whole of the UK to all the universities.
My name's Greg, and I'm doing final year economics. It's called Kiko Headwear, and we make handmade alpaca hats and have a positive social impact in the communities in Peru. Well, we've learned a lot in a relatively short amount of time. The business plan definitely forced us to consider a lot about our competition, all of the financials, our costs, and how we would actually sell them as well. So it was really valuable. The feedback was, I hope, quite positive. They identified a couple of other kind of tricks that I might have missed in terms of how we kind of position the brand, and a couple of suggestions about how we'd sell them as well. Well, hopefully great things. We're actually going to be doing this. So over the summer we're going to prepare the products ready for a launch for the autumn season. So definitely stay tuned, and hopefully there'll be some good news to come in the autumn.
I'm Dominic Stevens, and I'm on IMOR, so Spanish and International Management.
I'm Max Pilgrim. I do the German version of his course, German International Management.
I'm Ashton Clapp, and I do computer science at Bath University.
And we're all first years. Business is called Nexus. It's an iPhone and Android app that helps you find others nearby to play sports with. I think one thing I've learned is no matter how correct you think you are, how many different options you think you've chosen and considered, there's always so many more to consider.
There's always something else you've got to take on board.
There's always something else.
Right, and I think perseverance is really important in this whole process of no matter what you hear, no matter what some people say, you've just got to keep going with your idea and keep pushing it till it makes it. The judges were telling us that the idea has a lot of potential. What we've brought to the market is something that isn't around right now, and one of the things they suggested is being quick to hop on board and be first to market with this idea before someone else tries to do it before us.
Next, what's next for Nexus? I think we're going to continue developing it. We've just started developing it, continue improving the design, the functionality. We're going to start speaking to some companies who might be able to help us in terms of launching the application. We will definitely be making sure it goes to market soon. And,
No, that's all.
Trial, testing, improvement.
yeah, keep your eye out for Nexus.
Hi, I'm Emma Staff. I work for Deloitte. I graduated from Bath University and I did BBA. I did a couple of placements whilst on at university, and now I've been sponsoring and helping out organising the Bath Business Planning Competition. So Deloitte have been sponsoring competition for a couple of years now. We are very keen to get involved with all the young entrepreneurs and all these fantastic ideas that all the students are having, and hopefully in a couple of years' time we might see some of them working for Deloitte in consulting or in any of the other areas. I think it's a great idea. We host the pitching competition where students come and get feedback from some of the managers that work at Deloitte, and we get to show you a bit of an overview of what we do on a daily basis, what the role entails, and hopefully whet your appetite to come and join Deloitte in the future. Fantastic set of pitches today and some great ideas. Looking forward to seeing what the future holds for all of you and where your ideas end up.